Have you ever laughed at a funny video? Sent it to the group chat with the crying laughing emoji, and then put the phone down into a silence that felt far too big for your room? Have you ever watched someone's vacation story, the sea, the sunset dinner, the easy laughter, and felt your own evening turn a little smaller and grayer around you? Do you ever feel like everyone else received an invitation to some big, warm celebration, and yours simply got lost in the mail? If tonight feels like that, come a little closer because I need to tell you something important. You are not ungrateful. You are not a jealous or bitter person. And you are certainly not the only one lying awake with this exact feeling. What you saw today, friend, was a highlight. A highlight, the best moment of someone's day, cut out from all the ordinary ones and shown alone, shining. And when you watch 100 highlights in a row, the world quietly starts to look like a place where everybody is happy except you. That is not the truth of the world. That is only the shape of the window you were looking through. But tonight, we are not just practicing English. Tonight, we are going to walk backstage together. Backstage, the space behind every show, where nobody is performing. We will look behind the bright pictures, one by one, gently. And I promise you, friend, what we find back there will not make you sadder. It will let you set down something heavy that you have been carrying for a long time. We will move slowly, the way we always do. Nobody is in a hurry here, least of all tonight. I want to tell you about a photo of me that still exists somewhere on the internet. When I was 29, I went through the hardest autumn of my life. Several things broke in the same season: my work, a relationship, and very quietly, my confidence. One Saturday afternoon in October, a friend pulled me out to a little cafe because I could not stand the silence of my apartment anymore. At some point, she lifted her phone and said, "Smile," and I did. I smiled like a person in a commercial. Golden light, autumn leaves in the window, a beautiful white cup in front of me. It was truly a lovely photo. I posted it that evening with a caption about small joys. Around midnight, a message arrived from an old classmate I had not spoken to in years. She wrote, "Your life looks so beautiful. I wish I had your life." Friend, I read that message sitting on my kitchen floor, next to a sink full of dishes, with eyes still swollen from crying an hour earlier. I looked at her words, then at my kitchen, then at that glowing golden photo of myself. And a strange, quiet laugh came out of me, because suddenly I understood something enormous. She was not lying about what she saw. And I was not lying when I smiled. But what she saw and what I lived were two very different films. That night I finally understood I was a trailer too. And if I was, friend, then maybe everyone is. That is the thought I want to unfold with you tonight, slowly, chapter by chapter. So let me ask you something simple, friend. Have you ever watched a movie trailer and loved every second of it? 2 minutes, maybe less. The music swells, the best jokes land one after another. Somebody runs through an airport. Somebody laughs with their whole face. 2 minutes of pure shine. Now think about how that trailer was made. Somewhere in a dark little editing room, there is a person whose entire job is to watch the full 2-hour film and choose only its brightest moments. That person is called an editor. And to edit means exactly this, to cut away the parts you don't want people to see and keep only the shine. So what gets cut, friend? The quiet scenes. The scene where someone waits by a phone that does not ring. The long drive where nobody speaks. The ordinary Tuesday afternoons of the story. A trailer has no Tuesday afternoons. But here is what every filmmaker knows, and what your heart needs to hear tonight. Those slow scenes are not the boring part of the movie. They are the reason the bright parts mean anything at all. A reunion only makes you cry because you sat through the loneliness before it. If a film were nothing but highlights, laughter, victory, applause again and again, you would walk out of the cinema tired and strangely empty. The slow scenes are what make a story worth loving. Now, gently, let's look at your phone. Every post you scrolled past today was a trailer. Somebody's brightest 8 seconds, chosen out of 24 hours and edited with great care. The birthday dinner made it in. The argument on the drive home did not. The beach laughter made it in. The 4 hours of traffic did not. And here, friend, is exactly where the pain comes from. You have never once seen your own life as a trailer. You cannot, because you live inside the whole movie. Whole, complete, all of it, every scene, nothing cut out. You are there for every gray morning, every awkward silence, every take that went wrong. So when you hold all of that next to someone's 2 shining minutes, of course your life looks darker. Anything real looks darker next to a highlight. You are comparing your whole movie to their trailer. And that comparison was never fair, not because your movie is worse, friend, but because it is complete. A trailer is not a lie. It is just not the whole movie. So here is a small win for you, the first one tonight. The next time a bright, beautiful post makes your chest go tight, you don't have to argue with it. And you don't have to scold yourself for feeling small. Just whisper one little word to yourself, trailer. One quiet word, like a friend leaning over in the dark of the cinema to remind you, there are 2 hours you are not seeing. Try it once tonight, even just for practice. That is a small win, and it counts. Now, friend, can I show you 2 pictures of the same evening? The first picture, you already know. It is the food photo, the kind that stops your thumb while you scroll. A bowl of noodles, with steam rising through soft golden light. The herbs are perfectly green. The chopsticks rest at a beautiful angle on a clean wooden table, next to a folded cloth napkin. It looks like peace itself, served warm. Now let me show you the second picture, the one nobody ever takes. Step behind the camera with me. There is the kitchen. The counter is covered in onion skins and little splashes of sauce. The first attempt, because there is always a failed first attempt, is lying in the trash. The cook's hair is stuck to her forehead. The sink is a small mountain of pots. And the beautiful folded napkin. 30 seconds ago, it was wiping up a spill. Friend, that kitchen is the backstage of the photo. Backstage, the messy, private space behind every show, where the real work happens and nobody is performing. Every dish has a kitchen behind it. Every photo does too. And breathe slowly here with me. Every shining life you scrolled past today has one as well. The couple with the sweet anniversary caption. They also have Tuesday nights when they argue about money in tired voices. The friend traveling through Europe. Her feet are covered in blisters, and she cried at a train station on Thursday. The colleague who seems endlessly confident. He rewrites every email 4 times and worries at 2 a.m., just like you. And none of this means the beautiful dish is fake. The noodles were real, friend. The joy in the photo was probably real too. But the dish never walks into the world alone. Every beautiful photo is standing in front of a messy kitchen. And now you can see the trick your eyes play on you every single day. You see everyone else's dining room, the finished dish, the glowing highlight, the smile that made the cut. But yourself. You only ever see yourself from inside your own kitchen. You know every burnt attempt, every spill, every pile in your own sink by heart because you live back there. You will only ever see your own life from the kitchen. So of course, everyone else's life looks cleaner than yours. You have simply never been invited into their mess. So here is a small win for you. Think of one messy, unphotographed moment from your day. Maybe you ate dinner standing up over the counter. Maybe your clothes are resting on the chair right now, in that soft mountain we all pretend not to see. Find that moment, and instead of feeling ashamed of it, nod to it the way one cook nods to another. Whisper, "That was my kitchen today. Real things were made there, because they were friend." Real things are made in messy places. That is a small win, and it counts. Here is a strange question for you, friend. Have you ever noticed the laughter that lives inside old comedy shows? A character walks in and says a small joke, not even a very good one, and suddenly a whole invisible room bursts out laughing. You cannot see those people. They are not in the story. Some of that laughter was recorded decades ago, in studios that no longer exist. Television makers discovered something about us a long time ago. When we hear other people laughing, our brain decides the moment must be funny. So they collected laughter in a can, and they poured it over ordinary scenes. It is called a laugh track. And here is a thought that might quietly change how tonight feels. Your feed is the laugh track of modern life. Think about what it plays for you hour after hour. Smiling faces, celebration clips, engagement rings, holiday mornings, dinners with 12 happy friends. A recorded sound of joy, laid gently over the ordinary days of ordinary people, again and again and again. And your brain believes it, friend. Please don't be angry at your brain for that, because it is doing its oldest and most loving job. Your brain learns the world by counting what it sees. For thousands of years, that method worked beautifully. If it saw people sharing food every day, then sharing food was the way of the world. Whatever appeared again and again, that was normal, that was true, that was safe. So when your brain sees 100 smiling faces a day, it simply does what it has always done. It counts. And quietly in the dark, it writes down a conclusion. Everyone is happy all the time. Sadness must be very rare. It must be only me. Your brain is not broken for thinking this. It is doing honest math with dishonest numbers. It counts whatever it is shown. Because counting kept us alive. It just has no idea that the laughter was recorded. And the joy was carefully selected. Your brain does this because it loves you. Be gentle with it tonight. And let me tell you what real joy sounds like, friend, so you can recognize it again. Real laughter is honest. Honest, real, and true, even when it is not beautiful. It is quieter than the recorded kind and much stranger. It snorts. It arrives at the wrong moments, at a silly word, at an old memory, at absolutely nothing, at midnight. It does not perform for anyone, and it never waits for a camera. Recorded laughter can fill a room, but it cannot warm one. So here is a small win for you, and it is a very soft one. Right now, find one honest comfort, something small and real and entirely unposted. The weight of the blanket on your legs, the cool side of the pillow. This voice keeping you company in the dark. Can you feel it, friend, that small, warm, unphotographed comfort right where you are? Enjoy it for 10 slow seconds with no audience and no applause. No one is laughing on cue. No one is watching. It is just yours, and it is real, which makes it worth more than anything that ever came from a can. Friend, when was the last time someone sent you a postcard? Maybe it has been years. But you know exactly what one looks like. A little rectangle of shiny card. The sea, impossibly blue. The old town, golden in the evening light. And on the back in hurried handwriting, wish you were here. And now here is something you already know, but have maybe never said out loud. Nobody sells a postcard of the rainy day. And every trip has one friend, every trip that has ever been taken. The morning, the luggage got lost. The afternoon, the museum was closed, and everyone stood outside not knowing what to do. The sunburn. The quiet argument at the train station. The fourth day, when everyone was a little tired of each other, and nobody said so. None of that ever gets printed on shiny card, and none of it ever will. Because a postcard was never designed to tell the truth of a whole trip. It was invented to choose. One bright picture, 3 bright sentences, 1 stamp, a highlight you can hold in your hand. And friend, the people you love send you postcards from their lives. That is what a feed is, most of the time. The graduation photo is a postcard. The beach, the new apartment, the little plant on the new windowsill, postcards, every one of them. They are not lying to you. They are doing what travelers have always done, choosing the one picture worth sending home. But the rain fell on their trip too. It always does. It rained on their Tuesday, and on their October, and on some year they never talk about. Nobody sends postcards of the rain, but the rain still fell. So on the nights when your own life feels like nothing but rainy days, please remember what you are actually holding. A stack of other people's postcards pressed up against your whole, unedited trip. Their chosen moments against every single day of yours. Of course, their journeys look sunnier. You have only ever seen the parts they chose to print. So here is a small win for you. Think of one gray, heavy part of your day, the crowded bus, the difficult conversation, the hour that would not pass. Now breathe in slowly and tell that gray hour kindly, you are part of the trip too. You do not have to love the rainy days, friend. You only have to stop counting them as proof that your trip has failed. They are not proof of failure. They are proof that you are really traveling, that yours is a real journey and not a piece of shiny card. And now, friend, we have arrived at the last chapter of the night, and it asks the bravest question, so I will ask it very gently. How many photos do you take before you post one? Be honest. We are alone here, and I will go first. For that cafe photo of mine, we took quite a few. You know how it goes. You tilt the camera a little higher, because the light is kinder from above. You try the smile with teeth, and then without. You delete the one where your eyes look tired. 20 photos of the same 3 seconds, and then you choose. One photo goes out into the world. The other 19 go quietly into the trash, and the caption. You write it, you delete it, you write it again. You take out the sentence that sounded too sad. You add the little sun. Friend, do you see what you are? You are an editor. You edit, you cut away what you don't want people to see, and you do it beautifully. And I say that with all my love, because I am an editor too. That golden photo from my worst autumn, with the white cup and the enormous smile, that was my one photo. The world saw it. Nobody ever saw my 19. Nobody saw the kitchen floor at midnight, or the swollen eyes, or the phone shaking a little in my hand. Now, here is why this chapter matters more than all the others. This is not an accusation, friend. It is a key. Because if you, with your heavy chest in your hard season, can still produce one glowing golden photo, then anyone can. You already know, from the inside, exactly how a bright feed gets made by a struggling person. You have done it yourself with your own hands. So the proof was never out there somewhere. The proof is sitting in your own phone. Your gallery knows the truth your feed will never tell. Everyone posts the one photo. Everyone hides the other 19. And please hear this part clearly, because it matters. You are allowed to keep editing. You are allowed to share only your bright pieces. Being private is not being dishonest, and you do not owe the internet your tears. The goal tonight is not to change what you post. The goal is to remember what posting is, so that other people's one perfect photo can never again convince you that you are the only person on earth with 19 hidden ones. You are comparing your whole movie to their trailer. And somewhere tonight, believe me on this, someone is comparing their whole movie to yours. Someone saw your one photo this year and thought, quietly, they seem so happy. They seem so fine. I wish I had that life. You are somebody's trailer, friend. Everyone is. So here is your last small win of the night, and it is my favorite one. Keep one honest moment just for yourself, and this one, right now, will do perfectly. The messy bed, the tired eyes. The blanket, the dark, this quiet voice keeping you company. Nobody will photograph this moment. Nobody will like it or share it. It will never be edited, because it will never be posted. Hold it for 10 slow seconds, and then call it what it truly is, the real movie. Whisper it if you like, this is the real movie, and it is mine. That is a small win, friend, and just between us, it might be the biggest one of the whole night. We are almost at the end, friend. Let's walk back slowly through everything we found tonight. We sat in the cinema and watched the 2-minute trailer. And we remembered that every real movie has slow scenes. And that the slow scenes are what make a story worth loving. We stepped behind the beautiful dish and stood quietly in the messy kitchen, backstage, where nobody performs and where everything real gets made. We heard the laugh track, and we forgave our sweet, counting brain for believing in recorded joy. We held the postcard, and we remembered the rain that never gets printed, but still fell on every trip that ever looked perfect. And at the very end, we opened your own galleries. And we found the kindest proof of all, the 19 deleted photos. Which mean that nobody's feed, not yours, not theirs, has ever told a whole story. If you remember only one thing from tonight, friend, let it be this. You are comparing your whole movie to their trailer. And your movie, with its slow scenes, its rainy days, its beautiful messy kitchen, is not a worse movie. It is simply a complete one. It is the only complete life you will ever get to watch from the inside, and that is not a punishment. That is a privilege. Tomorrow, the feed will glow again. Someone will post a party, and someone will post a beach, and for 1 second it may sting the way old habits do. Let it glow. You know what a trailer is now, and you know about the 19. I am so proud of you tonight for listening. For understanding an entire episode in English, friend, look at what you just did. For being honest with yourself, maybe for the first time in a long while. If tonight helped you breathe a little easier, a like or a subscribe would mean a lot. It keeps this little corner of the internet warm for the next tired friend who finds it. But that is for tomorrow. For now, put the phone down, face down, and let all the trailers play on without you. Let your shoulders drop one more time. Breathe in slowly. And out, your movie is still playing. This is one of the quiet scenes, the kind that never makes the trailer and matters anyway. The camera is off. Nobody is watching. You can simply be. You can close your eyes now. Good night, friend. I'll be here when you need me again.